Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently working our way through our admin deficit here, and it won't take too much longer. We're very close here. In fact, let's go ahead and switch over some of our diplomatic power. So our usual arrangement here, this is going to be dip minus 150, and then we're going to do admin 75, 2-to-1 ratio. Beautiful. So we've got some separatists out here, we don't care about that, and we'll just get a couple of those cores done there. Those are, of course, full cores. Iroquois Separatists, Bruneian Cascadian Separatists. Completely irrelevant. We don't care about that. Converting the Heretics of Cebu. That is something that we do care about. So we will actually, let's sort by unity here. There we go. Let's get that underway. Fantastic. Let's get our unity. Well, it doesn't really matter, I suppose, since our unity is currently at 111%. So that shouldn't be a thing. Boosting our stability back up to 3 would be nice, but it's not strictly speaking necessary. Now, we can see we have some provincial unrest at this point. A coup in Pozo, huh? I don't care about that fort being in disrepair, but revolutionary ideas in Pozo is a little bit obnoxious. It's fine, though. It's completely fine. So this is only giving us half a point of... And actually, now it's not giving us any. We have no overextension at this point. That's great. Very glad to see that. So we need to finish up these cores, I think, before we can... I think we're going to have another state that we're missing. Right? We should have another state if we don't have those cores made. Well, not necessarily, actually. Because we can make the state beforehand. So, looking at this, yeah, all of our states are made. Noted. That's fine. We still need to finish up our coring here. We're going to be finishing this one... Okay, so 20 May 1919. To be honest, that's probably about the time that we're going to be looking to launch our next war. So that'll be in about almost exactly a year here. That'll allow this core to finish up and get these cores made. Excellent. Armenian La Plata was building a spy network. Hilarious. I wish them luck. We're definitely going to fight Revolutionary Tidor, and the question is, how much can we get from them? But we're definitely going to be fighting them. We need to move forces into position to be able to do this. So we're going to move some down over here. We don't have any forces on this island right now. I'm going to recruit one. Template name. Helps if we select template name. There we go. We'll get that underway. And then as far as invasions out here and over here go, we can definitely get those done. I'm not too concerned about that. There's this out over this way as well. We might be able to get access through Revolutionary Motu. Maybe. They're a tributary. Hang on. Revolutionary Tidor and Ternate. If we co-belligerent these guys, that brings in Tidor in Australia as well. And Tondo. This is the better war. Now, I don't believe we'll be able to separate peace Tidor in Australia. But that'll definitely be very interesting. These guys are allied with Ming? Seriously? They're super weak, and they're nowhere near Ming. I don't know why they're allied with Ming. I guess they have this up here. Sure. Whatever. So we got a conversion finished up here. Let's go ahead and get another one started. And at this point, we just need to work our way through here. Work our way through our admin deficit. There's not much more. But more importantly, just finishing up these cores. And getting this put together. Local militias. Let's not rely on local militias. I don't actually care about the manpower. Not relevant. I don't care about this revolt either. That's also in the category of non-relevant. And there's no other way that we can fight these guys, other than just hoping that Ming gives up on them. Which, that's Ming's only ally, which is interesting. They have a lot of tributaries, but they're allied with these guys. That's wild to me. I don't know what's going on with that. Manchu and Tondo. Now, this is interesting. Okay, these revolts, none of these are relevant to us. But I just found a potential even better in than what we've got here. So, we declare on Tondo. Never mind. Tondo is a tributary of Ming. I was looking for a Ming, or for an in on Dai Viet, but both of their allies are tributaries to Ming, so that's not going to end up happening, sadly. And these guys are a tributary of Ming as well. Again, we're not trying to fight Ming right now. We're saving something for Hearts of Iron. I don't expect it to be particularly difficult, but here we are. I still think this is our best bet to declare here. And that declaration is going to be happening very swiftly. I want to actually sort by conversion speed at this point. That's what I'm most interested in. I don't care about these separatists. They're all irrelevant. And I do want to core here. I'm going to do dip minus 220 and admin 110 as we have been. There we go. And that gives us just enough admin to get that core. Lose 100 admin power for 2 inflation? No, I'll take the local autonomy in 4 counties. Thanks. Perfect. We don't care about any of these separatists. They're completely irrelevant. All we're waiting on right now is this core. In the meantime, we're banking up power because we're going to need it. And our primary goal here is to just clean up some of the awkwardness that we've got going on over here. Now, there's definitely some people out over here we can attack. No doubt about that. There's that core finishing, and actually, we don't need to full core it, shockingly. But okay. Who's Luwu allied to? Revolutionary Bhutan. That's interesting. I think that we should clear these guys out first. So we're going to move this force over and allow these guys to finish recruiting, which shouldn't be too much longer. We're just waiting on these guys to walk over. I'm going to tell these guys to walk over here. Convert that. Beautiful. And these guys will arrive down here shortly. There we go. This is just a very, very simple war here that we can take care of quite quickly. So I want to get this done first. So we attack Luwu here. Co-belligerenting Revolutionary Bhutan and Ternate. And Revolutionary Motu. That would call in Tidor, which we don't want to do. We want a separate war on Tidor. But looking at this, that gets us Ternate, Revolutionary Bhutan. Now, where is Revolutionary Motu? Oh, that's these guys. So we don't co-belligerent Ternate here. Noted. Okay, let's get that underway. We're going to attack Ternate. How many troops do they have? 5k. That's not a threat. Okay, I'm going to pop a leader here. And we'll need to control this eventually. And let's pop a leader here as well. Cool. In we go. And we do want to control the Flores Sea. So where is our nearest fleet that is not this fleet? That's my question. Where indeed? Let's look for our fleets here. There should be one around. Okay, it's out over here. So let's bring that in to here. There we go. No problem. Afghan separatists. That's something we actually need to deal with. Hang on. Let's get that dealt with. No problem. A little bit surprising, but, I mean, we do have some provincial unrest here, so it's not mega shocking. And let's try to move across this in the time that we are here, but I don't think we get there in time. Oh, we did! We did get there in time. That's beautiful. Okay, so these guys weren't eliminated. But that's fine. What was that on Coco's Island? Hang on, that was Coco's Ridge. Coco's Island. Oh, there's rebels out over here. Okay, let's move this force out to deal with them. Done. And we can convert this province to Zoroastrian. There we go. We're going to finish up this siege very shortly. In fact, it's already done. And we're going to head in and attack these guys. Majapahit Separatists. Well, that's not too problematic. That could have been a lot worse. I was expecting that to be a much larger force. Shockingly, we didn't stack wipe this. But this seems reasonably fine. That should definitely stack wipe. Okay. So we're going to get this capped. Yep, there we go. Let's just get these guys docked up for the time being. And honestly, these guys can dock up too. Any moment now. There we go. Minus 28% here. So this siege is going slower than the others. No doubt about that. But I think it's fine. I'm not too concerned about this. We got some heretics converted. And we will definitely continue to convert heretics. Perfect. Minus 14%. Okay, now we're in the positive percent chances. Beautiful. We're going to be declaring on Revolutionary Tidor almost immediately after this war. That said, we are going to have to move some forces over here. And let's just move these guys over. Cool. Local autonomy is fine. And where is this at? Up over here? Sure. We'll get that done. We don't want this peace offer. We want to make our own peace deal. We just want this siege done. That's all we want here. We're at 35% on the siege. We don't care about any of those revolts. And there's that siege finally over. Okay, so we need to separate peace out, turn it. We want to full annex them. Yes, that will cost us 54 to core. Done. So we will get that core underway. We'll take it one day. Now we're going to separate peace out Revolutionary Bhutan. We want to full annex them as well. That'll cost us 119 to core. Noted. We'll send that demand. Okay. And now we'll take one day. And we'll full annex this. That'll cost us 162. So we should convert over some of our military power here. So we're going to go with mil minus 270. And then we're going to do 135. Yeah, admin 135. Okay, there we go. That will give us enough to core both of these. Now we're going to prepare for our attack on Revolutionary Tidor. So our provincial unrest is up a little bit, but not by a huge amount. We were going to attack this guy. We co-belligerent Tidor. That brings in Australia. Tondo would bring in Ming and Dai Viet. So unfortunately, all we can do is this. So Tondo, yes, we have a somewhat decent plan for, I feel like. We should get these guys all stacked up over here. Let's just go ahead and take forward for that. And then we're going to be attacking over this way quite soon. Let's go ahead and get this conversion underway. We lose 50 dip power, which is sad. And 220k manpower, sure. Okay, we're now up over here. So let's go ahead and declare this. So we know that we wanted to declare here. Co-belligerenting Revolutionary Tidor. So that will give us quite a lot more. I say quite a lot more. That will get us one additional province. That's the total amount that'll get us. We'll go ahead and confirm this. And we're going to move in here. We're just going to start island hopping here. These guys are going to hop in. Actually, we're just going to group up over this way. In we go. And for Australia, we're going to hit here. Actually, you're a tributary state of Revolutionary Tidor? Okay. Hello, pause menu. We'll come back to this. And let's have you come out over here. Okay. Hello, pause menu. Hello, pause menu. So we're going to come on out over this direction. These guys will come in and land here. Beautiful. Now, I do want to attack here. And I want to attack up over this way. There's no connection here. For some reason, I was thinking there was a connection here. That's exciting. We're going to bring this fleet on up. It'll be fine. No problems whatsoever here. Okay, these guys should be attacking here. I'm going to let this siege finish. This does not appear to be occupied by us. Tidor in Australia is not in this war? What? That's awkward. We will definitely... I think imperialism is the way to go here. So this will be a separate war. That said, these guys will be black flagged. So I'm going to move them out. And now we're going to declare a separate war on Tidor in Australia. Things are getting real awkward here. But this looks safe here. So we move this in. And these guys, oh, right. They're going to have to move back and back in like that. Awkward. Very awkward indeed. And unfortunately, Tidor in Australia had a bunch of ships right here, but we should be able to defeat that pretty handily. Oh, yeah. For sure. Cool. So that looks fine. We've got this under control now. And we're going to wait until we finish up this siege. Now I'd like to declare here. So Revolutionary Tidor would join this. Zapotek Separatists simultaneously, huh? That's interesting. We're going to head on in. And that should be fine. So we've got 3 separate wars here. How many others are tributary? Revolutionary Malgana is these guys. Okay. So this is their entire sphere of influence, if you will, that we're at war with here. That's perfect. We're going to embark all of these. We're going to head on out. And all of these are going to head in. Oh, that's awkward. We have military access through Ming? Okay, sure. We're going to head in over here, and that looks fine. The siege is underway. This we need some naval control over. So we can definitely move up and get some naval control here. This island hopping, we're certainly going to need naval control for. So that seems fine. We can move this navy down over to like here or so. That looks good. Okay. So we're just going to make our way up over this direction. And the question is, how long on these cores? Well, we're barely started on them. And they're not giving us much overextension. So that's noted. Most of this we don't care about. Ming just declared war on someone, and I think it was Japan. Let's double check that. Yes, it is Japan. For Japanese tribute. Okay. Noted. We may not be able to get more of Japan for a little bit. That said, Ming has failed in their previous wars for Japanese tribute, so we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening there. Volhynian Separatists. That actually matters. So we'll deal with that. No problem. Cool. We'll continue to push our way up through Australia. This siege is still underway, strangely. Cool. Okay, we're going to continue to push up through Revolutionary Tidor. There's really not that much Revolutionary Tidor that exists, right? So we're going to push over here. And I'm going to have these guys pop out over this way for the moment and just take this over. Cool. There's a heretic conversion finishing, and we will continue to convert. I'd like to take these guys out, but for the moment, we're just going to park here. We'll let these guys finish up, although we've had really bad luck on these rolls. We're still at minus 78% here. We just keep status quoing over and over again. We could force a breach, though, and I'm going to do that. So we'll force a breach there. And checking in up here. Yeah, this will be under control soon enough. We can actually walk directly up to here and start a siege. So let's get started on that. Cool. The siege of Manila is now over, so up we go. And let's come up over this direction, continuing to put Tidor under our control. Those are all in our colonial nation, so we don't care. And we have started improving this siege, which is good. It's up to minus 57. I definitely want to continue heading in this direction. And we're going to have to control over here now. Cool. A conversion finishes up. And let's attack up over here. Getting all of Papua New Guinea under our control here. Beautiful. So we're 48% war score for one of these wars. 7% up this direction. This siege is still going quite poorly. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to send this unit of infantry out. And we're going to get ourselves a leader with some siege. Who's our best siege leader? That would be this guy. And in we go again. We couldn't assign the leader in hostile territory, but we could send that unit up to go grab a leader. Much better. Minus 7% there now. We did just lose our colonial governor. Noted. So let's see here. These are all kind of bad. I guess morale of navies is okay. This guy can't be promoted up, though. Can we replace this with somebody? Actually, yes. Congolese. Beautiful. We'll promote him up to level 5. And we could put this guy in, but I'm actually going to fire all of these. There we go. We can convert a province, which we will definitely do. And we win out over this direction. Perfect. So we're going to continue to press in over here, although I'm looking at this and thinking, that's a lot of troops. I'm also noting these guys over here. So let's get both of these. They are both force marching, I believe. Maybe this one isn't. Okay, let's get both of these force marching back this direction to try to deal with this. Now, this is a lot of troops over here, 171k. Let's bring some of these guys on over. And this siege will be ending soon enough. So we're going to get Tondo out of this war shortly. But we're not quite there yet. We now have 120k here. We'll arrive in West Timor. So they're going out over here. Okay, so we now have 160k here. We're going to go take East Timor. The Siege of Tondo is over. So let's put a leader up here. We're going to bring these guys in. Shouldn't be a problem. We appear to have moved this leader, so I'm going to put this guy in here. Cool. We finally won this siege down over this way. So we're going to start marching up over here. Excellent. And, yep, they've occupied out over here. Let's just go deal with them. No problem. There's an unconditional surrender, and that is Revolutionary Mulgana. Yeah, that's these guys down over here. Let's go ahead and make peace with them. And, of course, we're going to annex everything that they have. That'll cost us 130 and 11.3% overextension. Done. Okay, so we'll core that. No problem. And our war against Motu here. We do have ticking war score. We'll see what we end up wanting to get here. We're down 13k here, but we have better leadership, and our troops should be better. So I think we'll win this, even if we don't necessarily stack wipe them. It should be fine. 5-3-1? Looks good. So we should win this fight, and we are winning it. That's beautiful. Our air is now strict as well. Our air is pretty good. I like it. Cool. So we win this battle. We're going to head over here and look to stack wipe them. Once these guys arrive, we're going to try to take over this area. But we're not quite there yet. -1 national unrest sounds pretty good. A peace offer from Tondo that we're not prepared for right now. Let's come on down and deal with these peasants, though. Cool. I was hoping to see a stack wipe here. Sadly, it did not happen. This one should stack wipe, though. Guaranteed. Right? Wow, they still didn't stack wipe. One of these days. Okay. These guys embarked. Fascinating. I'm going to send out our fleet to try to deal with them. They made it into port. But that's okay. Do we get a stack wipe this time? No! What is happening here? Why aren't we stack wiping this? Well, in this case, we didn't stack wipe it because they got a reinforced tick, or rather a morale tick while we were there. Now we can peace out Tondo. So we'll separate peace Tondo here. We're looking to full annex them. This is going to be a lot of overextension. So we'll get that going. We're going to have to start dealing with rebels quite soon. We'll need to core this, and it's going to be expensive. So let's go ahead and do dip -300, admin 150. That doesn't quite get us enough to get any of these coring. So we'll now do mil -144, rather 144, there we go. And then it's going to be 72 for our admin. 72, not 752. There we go. Let's get that in there. Perfect. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to wrap up these wars and deal with a lot of rebels. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods. I completely forgot about this area. Wow, I'm dumb. Okay, let's go on and move in there. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, ALS Gamer, Kentuin, James, Shadowwolf, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Unisoul, Kadra, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video. And as always, I will see you all next time.